So students, welcome back again. In last video and last topic, we have discussed about the family and kinship, and you have learned a lot about the families, what is family, and who are the members of family, and next what is kinship, and how can this be kinship formed after marriage and after taking the birth of a new child. Now today we will again extending this topic again, continue, and today we will learn the classification of families. The families can be divided on the basis of the number of people living in one family. Means according to size, the families can be classified into three divisions, three parts. The first, nuclear, second is joint, and third is extended. So now I am coming again in the first type of family, that is nuclear family. As it has given the name, nuclear family means it is a small family which have very few persons or people live together, and it is looking in the societies that in any small family, means in nuclear family, only one pair of male female, means husband wife, and it may be that their children, means one or two sons or daughters. So about two to four or five members, means only one family is living in this nuclear family, and it is a small size. Only the parents and their children are living in nuclear families. So it is very common, especially in the European and Western countries, where husband and wife try to live together with their parents, and sometimes they live only with one or two child, and sometimes they also live alone. So these can be called the nuclear families, when only the parent and their children live together. Now the next, and that is very common and big and great feature of the Indian societies, especially the ancient and older olden Indian societies, and this is the joint family system. The joint family have two or three generations people which are living together. Means in any joint family, the almost members belonging to from a particular hierarchical father or mother, and or Vanshavali, you can say, in taking the birth of all the members in any once, or any particular family generation. And after the coming time, after the coming future, all the coming siblings, means children's and their wives, and after that their children's, means all the members who will take birth in that family, they will continue live together after being married, or after giving the birth of new young ones or new childs. They will be continue to live together. So in joint families, about two or three generations people or family members live together. So sometimes it is looking that in some families about to 20 to 25 peoples, 20 to 25 members are living together. And sometimes it is also looking in a recorded families, near about 50 to 60 people are living in one house and one families. But these are very critical and rare cases. when this type of families are found. But commonly in joint families, we can see that in India, about 10 to 20 members are living together, and it may be consist 2 or 3 generations together. Now the next one is that is a very common family type or family size that is found in Indian society as well as in some other country society also, and it is extended family. In extended family, 2 or more siblings, 2 or more children with their husbands or wives, or with children living with his father or mother. Means sometimes the families are divided, and if any couple have 2 or 3 sons or daughters, and these sons and daughters are also got married, and they also have some small 1 or 2 small children, means babies, so they cannot live together in joint families, so sometimes they divided, and they distribute the family and the house, and it may be that 2 or more siblings live together with one parent, means with father or mother. Means you can say that if any old couple have 2 children, means 2 sons, and they also have got married, and they have one child again, so then mother will join one of his son along with his wife and his child. Then they will form a new family, extended family, and same as the old father, means old parent, male parent, also take next son and his wife and child, he again extend or he form the next families. So these type of divisions, when the old parent, means male and female, divided and separated the family into 2 or more divisions, and they live 2 or more siblings, then it is called the extended family. And this is very common nowadays in the Indian society, where old parents are living with any of his son or daughter. Now the families can be again classified on the basis of marital status or marital base. When a boy and girl get married, and they live together, then sometimes it is found that after marriage, the girl, especially in Indian society, in North India and other states, it is very common that after married, the girl has to go to his husband's house and live with their families. But in very few areas, and especially in some tribal groups of Himalayan mountain region and in South Indian states, the boy after got married goes to the girl's house, and he lives with the girl's families, means girl side, and join in her family. So according to this system, according to the marital status, the families can be classified in again 3 divisions, 3 parts. The first one is patrilocal. In patrilocal families, the girl goes to the boy's house after marriage, and same as the next category is the matrilocal family, and in this category of family, the goes to the girl's house after marriage. And the next is, that is the different different from the both these, and that is the neolocal. Neolocal means the couple means after marriage the boy and girl form their own family, and they want to live separate, then it is the neolocal family. So this was the classification on the basis of marital status.